When I arrive home, I check my door first to see if it's really locked. When I arrive home,
First thing I will do is to lock my bike in the proper place, and then climb the stairs and open my door.
When I arrive home, I check my door.
I open the door.
Open my door.
And I stroke my cat.
I walk in the first door, I push the second buzzer, I wait for the first door to close, at which point the second door buzzes and lets me in.
When I arrive home,
I open the door.
Open my door.
there's a lot of space, and it's the first thing I feel.
The atmosphere is quiet.
Feel the quietness.
The space.
I walk in the first
When
door.
I go through the door into my apartment, my flat's quite cold actually.
When I arrive home,
I open the door.
My door.
the first thing I feel.
The atmosphere is
Quietness.
The space.
I walk in the first
Through
door,
the door into my apartment,
feeling
quite cold actually.
First of all, I do my code to open the gate, and every time I think that mainly everybody knows this code, so it doesn't make much sense that there is a code.
I get my jacket off.
I always keep my shoes on.
I'll take out my shoe.
When I arrive at my front door, I'm with my bike, so I have one door to go in, which is the front door at the street.
I walk in the first door,
Into my apartment,
sit down at the computer and check my emails.
Mainly everybody knows this code. I open my laptop, which is white.
I start the computer first
And
thing.
watch internet.
I do use internet because it's a window.
I turn my computer on.
Check my emails, of course.
Plug my laptop and start it up.
And check emails.
And watch internet.
It's a way to keep contact with my friends.
After I check my
I
emails,
check my emails when I
So
get
I like to
home.
go online.
My downstairs neighbors,
I very rarely bump into my neighbours.
almost never talk to.
I see if there's any of my neighbors around.
Often when I'm walking through the stair, I meet some young
Sometimes
people.
I bump into people. On
I
my
very
way
rarely bump
inside.
into my neighbours.
I don't know who they are.
I see if there's any of my neighbors
I don't know
around.
my neighbors.
This code.
There's someone
Kind of pass
in.
close to
Empty
each other.
conversation. Empty conversations.
Someone
Kind
in.
of pass close to each other.
I don't know my
Any
neighbors.
of my neighbors around.
And I wait for my lady friend.
But we don't really
We also don't
talk
have
or mix much.
such connected lives.
And if there's no neighbors to have dinner with, I
But
probably
we
go
don't
out.
really talk or mix much.
Suddenly reality got a different weight.
When I leave the house, I'm on my way.
I go out either to dinner with friends or to a bar.
When I leave the house, I just, first of all, I put on my jacket,
Also, I pack
then
my
I put on my
laptop.
shoes.
I
If we are
usually make
going
sure not to forget my
go
keys.
out or to see some friends, to have a drink or...
I'm forced to get out very often.
I pack my laptop. I usually make sure not to forget my keys.
I probably go out, have dinner somewhere.
Before I leave my house, I roll a cigarette for the road. I gather up my tobacco, papers, filters, wallet.
I put it in my bag, I get out, and then I stop for a moment to see if I forgot something else before locking the door.
I usually make sure not to forget my keys.
Usually I change something before to leave.
Going out means to me packing your bag well.
I put on my backpack and I figure out which hand to take my bike in.
I also double check if I left anything on, especially in the kitchen.
I take my papers, my tobacco, my filters, whatever money I might have.
I have to find the key and I have to maybe to think about my phone.
Not forgetting the things I could need to go where I have to go and where I might go.
I also double check if I left anything on.
I walk to the elevator, I push the button on the elevator.
There's always something to change and it happens just before to leave when I must go.
Have to check the doors and windows because some people try to enter my place when I'm not there.
I take the elevator to the ground floor. I go out to the first door, to the vestibule. I light a cigarette and
Then I go out.
I walk outside.